Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome to today's call. Today is Money Monday, My Day Monday, Motivation Monday, whatever kind of money you having, just make sure it's positive. Okay, you got something positive in front of it. All right, we're excited because this call has been the bomb. I'm showing my age, but hey, that's what I'm saying. Okay, bomb.com. That's it. It has really been good. We have been learning some wonderful, awesome things with ChatGPT, and it's been blowing it's been blowing everybody's mind. Just wanted something here. Okay. So, okay. Been talking about ChatGPT. Um, okay. So I have, all right. I have this, I have, all right. Come on, sir. Come on,
Yeah, gotta
keep
keep
it
it all.
together. That's
Gotta
it.
keep it all together.
Keep it together.
Yes.
I got what you sent me. Did you want me to put in the chat or
Does no, not
just
yet.
the notes?
Not
Just
yet.
the notes?
No. It's for you, but you're gonna put it in the chat to give it away.
Okay.
All right. Good morning, everyone. We're gonna do. I don't know if it goes so long today, but we are gonna have. I'm going to talk to you writers. So anybody who's ready to write, I've been experimenting with talking to ChatGPT a tad bit better, even though it's already great. So we'll get there in a second. If you write blogs of any kind, or if you, write blogs of any kind, or a book of any kind, screenwriting, that's you for today, okay? Blogs of any kind, books, screenwriting, anything. Anything that involves writing. Respectively, the internet is still ruled by the written word, no matter how much you consume video. It's hard to know what video you're consuming without the written word. It's just the way it is. Okay. So the written word is still the god of the internet. Not just that. Google is the great god of the internet, and they worship the written word, and their algorithms are all about the written word. ChatGPT, which is certainly the first real competitor Google has ever had since 1999. It's true. Is written word. Therefore, you want to be in the written word. I need a volunteer who is in front of your computer, who wants to be blessed, and
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You got your computer set up.
Okay. Because Renee was talking, and then Jerome had his face all in the in the
Jerome,
screen,
it'll
so I
be
didn't know.
both of them. It'll be both of
Also,
them.
I want to tell
And
you.
I want to tell y'all something too. That's why my hands are on this. I want to tell y'all something too, because it was a doozy last night. I'll tell you. Go ahead, Grace.
Oh, I wanted to let you know. We have Philip Walker on the call. This is Zandria's son.
Oh, what's up, Philip Walker? Zandria's son with my man. Good.
Hello.
Excuse me adjusting my
Hey,
hat. You doing all right, my man?
yes, sir.
Good. I got this wild lock
Yeah,
this
it's that
morning.
one piece. Yeah, he's just
It's
doing
always
what
that
it want to
one.
do. He's
It
doing
always
what it want
does.
to do.
It always does. And then it's interlock like 6 times too, so it just gets
Oh
worse and
wow.
worse. Yeah, it's been like that since day one though. All right, great to meet you, brother. Great to meet you. Grace put out the chat. Put out what I put out to you. Grace, we're
Yes,
going to
sir.
use you. We're going to say that you're going to use scripts, okay? You all are welcome in advance. Adonia, Grace, Renee, Susan are going to benefit from this the most. And Deanna are going to benefit from this the most. I mean, the most is most. But by the most, I mean 100. Y'all gonna benefit at 100. Here's 99, the rest of you. All right. 99 is the rest of you. Grace, I need you. The reason why I say these people are going to benefit the most because these people are a combination of I just need to write a whole lot more and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Not even gonna lie to you.
I am in category number 2. Come on.
Okay. All right.
I appreciate this because me and Chat had an argument this weekend, and
Exactly.
I had to leave him for a while. I had a good start. We had a good start. We was good, and all of a sudden he stopped talking. You know, he gave me little stuff. I wanted more stuff, so I walked away.
Okay, that
I
happens.
came back and I entered information in again. And I talked a little different, and then he started waking up. So me and Chat, we still in the beginning phase of our relationship.
Yes.
But I think I got my course done. I just had a few, because he was lazy. I had to fill in blanks, and I like that's all you're giving me. I needed more, so I'm learning to communicate better. But it was awesome, and I'm still happy about this tool. I'm really happy about it.
Excellent. Yes. I call him Carlos. Carlos is being a disobedient man in Adonia's life, just like all the other men. We all dogs. She don't think that, but I'm just taking the extra creative liberty to add more to her words. You know, it's my story. I'm just telling it the way I want to tell it. Just tell it the way I want to tell it. Okay. Everybody save that what's in the prompt. And it's important. Let me see if it is important that you save it with the character letters the character symbols that I have put there. You should do that. Those are programming character symbols. You should put that because I'm speaking to Carlos like a computer program that it is. Important. Okay. Important. No, I know you don't think that, Adon. You are wonderful. I meant to. I'm gonna text you during this call because I saw to text you like 5 times yesterday. So I text you like 5 times yesterday. That being said, before I get to Grace, I'm gonna bless you. Let me finish explaining about the number 2 category. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm in a new field. I'm switched. So that's Deanna, that's Sandra, that's Adonia. That is now. I'm not saying y'all don't know what you're doing completely. I'm saying I done switched, and now I'm doing online courses. I'm Adonia. I'm doing online courses, and I don't know the standard of online courses. Give it to me. Is this fair? Is that okay? All right. So I'm okay. I'm not saying you don't know stuff. I'm Grace. I'm in sales, and now all of a sudden I'm over here in venture capitalists. I don't know what the hell to do. So if you can just give me these answers, and that's the thing about ChatGPT, it's not designed to give you answers. So if you're trying to, it's going to give you whatever you want. But if you are attempting to have it do your work for you, it's going to talk to you shortly. It's going to say things like, I'm sorry, I'm a language thingy and I can't do that. You got to be careful about how you are doing that stuff. No, don't worry about it, Janice. You can cut it back on. It could blink. You just look like you're on a VHS player. It'd be all right. It's always good to see your pretty face. It's live. If y'all can't handle blinking, you can just lay down somewhere. If you do not know what you're currently doing, if you're like Mr. Philip Walker and you're getting ready to go make $1 million, but you're missing, you know what you're doing, but you're missing step 4, 5, and 6. Today is your day. Is that fair? All right. Today is your day. What you're going to do with that text, what you're going to do with it, you're going to take a text offline and you're going to say, hey, Carlos, that's what I call ChatGPT. Hey, I have this text and I want you to make improvements to this text, but I want you to show me what this text looks like. Grace, do me a favor, pull up ChatGPT. We're going to show one time this. I'm going to show this one time. And then I'm going to talk to you briefly, and then we'll go back to it. I have it designed that way on purpose. So there is ChatGPT. Congratulations. I want you to know that this billion-dollar company has this interface. That says a lot. That y'all don't try to be so fancy. Be convertible. You want to convert. You want to convert. All right, good. Grace, we need a real problem. I need something that you really trying to do, like today. If you can do it today, what would it be? The more open and honest you are, the more you're gonna get blessed on this call.
Right. I want to. I have a call with someone to. I met her in Office Depot, Friday, Saturday, one of those days. Anyway, she has a business, but she doesn't have a website. I said, "Oh, okay." She said, "You do websites?" I sure do. I can help you with that. And so I'm calling her today.
Fair enough. All right. So you trying to get multiple streams of income?
Hello,
because I was just about to say that ain't big enough, Grace. But you know what?
Because
but multiple streams of income is big enough.
Same day I talked to Adonia just to check on her, see what she was up to, and somehow we got on my incentives that I'm doing. And she said, "Oh, that sounds da." And I was like, "I was just calling to check on you, see how you do it." And all of a sudden she got interested. So,
yes, yeah. I started to call Adonia too. She don't know I'm moving out to LA. That's what I started to call her for. But that's okay. Though we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. Let's see. All right, Grace. So you want to be an expert at building websites? And you don't know how?
Well, what I have, I'm not the expert that's building it, but I tell people about how I have experts who build it for them.
All right, then. So that would make you. All right, let's see. Okay, give me another example. Give me something. Okay. Yeah, give me another example.
Now, I do want to create multiple streams of income. Okay, seriously, I want to know where to start with ENS Capital, like
okay,
where should
got you. That's perfect. Go online, go to Google, go to the actual Google, not DuckDuckGo.
Okay, hold on.
I want you to type Raising Capital Master Sheet, Raising Capital Master Plan, something like that.
Okay, I'm trying to pull down so I can get to the add button, move some stuff out of the way. All right, here we go.
Yes, Raising Capital Master thingy.
Master
class. There you go. All right, scroll down a little bit. All right, okay, right there. How to fund your small business. Let's go to that one right there. Wait a minute, I like this $225 million. I just saw now.
Wait, go back. You want me to go back?
Let's stay here for right now, but I always like $225 million.
Amen.
All right, we're gonna keep going. Go fast. I can read faster. Okay, keep going. That's perfect. Right there. Right there. I want you to take in this prompt. I want you to go to ChatGPT, and I want you to type in just that first paragraph.
From friends and family?
No, ma'am. I'm sorry. The one I sent you that starts off in instructions.
Oh, okay.
That you put, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Everybody pay attention. I forgot. I really need to. I want to credit the guy who helped me with this, but I can't remember what page I got it from. I sure hate that. Let me see. Narrate while you're doing it, Grace. Everything's entertainment.
Sorry. Okay. So I have copied and pasted what you sent me, and I put the caption.
No. I said just the first paragraph. Take out that second one.
Okay. Yes, sir.
There you go. Take that out. And all that too.
There we go. Mhm.
Now, don't hit enter. Don't hit enter because we can do it all at one time. This
Okay.
time, I want you to hit. All right, now hit shift enter so it goes down. And I want you to hit text equals, hit shift enter. There you go. Text equals. Now I want you to take the first paragraph of that master class, please. That one, self-funding.
Okay.
I want you to copy and paste. And I want you to put it after the equal sign. Then I want you to take that last line and line out. I mean, and zoom out.
Okay.
Also add a log and then put it at the bottom.
Okay.
Remember to hit shift equal. And I am going to boringly drink
All right.
water.
I'm getting that last sentence and hit shift enter. Oh, come back here. Yeah. Shift enter. Yeah. Okay.
Now, Grace, Command A, take all of that,
Mm-hmm.
put it, stop your screen. Follow these instructions. I want you to start that command in
Mm-hmm.
ChatGPT, but don't show it. And then I want you to go to notes and make that big so we can all see it so I can explain it.
Are you saying paste it in my notes? Or
Yes, please.
okay.
Don't paste what
Mhm.
you had in the prompt before you hit enter. I want that in
Mhm.
the notes, but I want you to have already ChatGPT working on your answer.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, so hit enter on ChatGPT,
Okay.
but don't give me the results. And if you're looking at the results, your brain should have fell out your head. But I want you, do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Outstanding.
I'm going to
Thank you for narrating while you're talking.
yes, I'm going to refresh because they gave me that red at the bottom talking about an error occurred. So I'm refreshing. I copied and I'm pasting it back. Now I'm going
Okay.
to enter. And then I'm going to the notes.
Can we see your screen again?
I'm about
Yeah,
to
that's why. Yeah. We put it on the notes. Put the notes up real quick, Grace, first, and then do the other stuff in the background.
okay. Okay.
Okay, good. Now do me a favor, Grace, and hit. Where is that for you? I don't see it. That all this. You can get rid of both of those windows, but I don't see. I don't see your. Yeah, there's a. Oh yeah, well you can do that too. That works. All right, now people on smaller devices can say, no, that's good enough. That's
Okay.
good enough. But you can hit Command A.
Okay.
Wait, you got this twice. You can
okay.
get rid of that. You can get rid of that,
With the first one?
or just show us, or just big size that one, the second one.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
You got to show people stuff one at a time.
Yes, sir.
Now you can increase the font.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, Command plus.
There we go.
One more time.
Okay.
All right, good. Now, do me a favor, in the background, put that back in, and hopefully you don't get the red.
Oh, okay. Oh, I did. And it has given me an answer. You ready for me to share that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Let me explain. But you see that answer, don't you?
Yes.
And that answer is something different, ain't it?
Yes.
All right. Let me explain first, because I got to deal with the 4 different learning styles in the group. Let me explain. Instructions. Notice that these instructions are in brackets. That is telling ChatGPT, these are your instructions. And then in what we call curly brackets in programming is text. That's also saying, whatever I say text is, I'm going to need you to analyze that and that only. Everybody understands so far? If you do not,
Mhm.
please say something. Remember, I said Friday, y'all got to be more vocal so I can help you since you don't have your cameras on. I don't know where to go teach and be. Right? Remember, we left them other people, just so we're clear. Everybody okay? Nods of heads showing up. All right,
Yes.
good. And then,
Let me ask you a question.
yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Antonio. When you
No,
say
you're
in
good.
the brackets, wherever the text is, we're talking about the word text, correct?
That's correct.
So that that word is giving it, because it's in the brackets, is giving the chat an instruction that it will follow, that it will interpret the word text or interpret what's supposed to be there, what we're asking to be there.
That is correct. Well, we're asking to be there, and this is so vital. This is yes, this is so vital because see, notice text is there 3 times. Grace, you never heard me, you never heard this. I
Nope.
want you to tell us all 3 times texts are there, and what in your words are you computer programming, Grace?
Yes.
Okay. So you know computer programming?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. How good at you? Scale of 1 to 10. How good are you at computers?
-2.
All right, that's about right. So if -2 can explain this, we're gonna see. We're gonna make it work. Okay. Grace, I want 1, 2, and 3. What
Yes.
does 1 say in your best knowledge?
1 says, okay, the text that I'm going to give to you, I wanted to have changes made to it.
That's good. That's it. Straight up. Good job, Grace. Okay, come on, some crowd participation. Let us wake up and clap for Grace.
Yay, Grace.
Yes. Before y'all make me start canceling this class. Second one, Grace. What's the
Okay.
second one mean? What is it? What is it telling you to do?
For the text that I'm giving you, I need a table of 10 different suggestions of improvements that can be related to it.
Grace,
Okay.
you are on it. You are
Okay,
on
the
it,
numbers to the
Grace.
left. Okay.
You are on it, Grace. All right, then. Hey, good. And the third one, Grace.
So after the table is generated, then I want the question asked of what improvements would I like to make to the text that I'm sending you, and pick one from the table.
All right, then. Now, this is saying, Jerome, remember, stop your screen, Grace. I want them to see. I want them to see I want them to see me. If you are a writer of any kind, okay, Jerome's all in. If you have to write blogs for any reason, if you must show people you are an expert and they need you, that's any coach or consultant upon this call. If you are like Grace and you know switch careers and you don't know what you got going on, if you or maybe you're Deanna and you're like, well, I got to do this nutrition, but I need to start making cancer medicine, or not cancer remedy plans. There you go.
Go diabetes.
Yes. Well, you know, it could be cancer, diabetes, either way. You just can't say medicine and naturopath, you got to say remedies and herbal suggestions and things like that. So I have this herbal suggestion for diabetes, but now I need it in capsules. And now I need the ingredients for the herbal suggestions in diabetes. If you're anybody like that, Grace, this time shut ChatGPT so they all can pay attention. Look what just happened. There you go.
Antonio,
Yes, ma'am.
2 things. Number 1, every time I try to log in, it says come back, that's set capacity and all that stuff. It's not letting me in. And the second point, there was a whole special on Sunday morning about ChatGPT and how there's going to be regulations. They're coming up, like the big companies and all this stuff are getting together on this, that if you use artificial intelligence, you have to, in articles and things, you have to put a little symbol there that, what you used, like say you reference it, you have to reference it, is I guess the word you would say. They're working on that now. So we'll
Yeah,
see if that, how that develops over time here. But I don't know. I didn't know if you'd heard that yet.
Well, I mean, you've got BuzzFeed stock just rose 150% Friday when it announced it would be using artificial intelligence to generate its news sites. You have Wall Street Journal, CNN, and I can't remember, it's a red one though, that are now using, I don't know if it's ChatGPT, but artificial intelligence to do their sites, but they're letting people know that these things are going to be a mixture between human and artificial intelligence, which the consumers appreciate, because now it's fair and balanced. All right, now you don't get exactly.
That's true. On one way, that's true, because it's fair and balanced and no bias as far as that goes.
Right. Of course, on the opposite side, you lose, like, uniqueness is under attack now. Authenticity is under attack.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So for sure.
But is anyone else having trouble logging in? Because I was in before, and now it's not letting me in.
Yes, Susan. I tried numerous times this morning. Can't get in. Told me come back.
I think they're overloaded. And on the weekend, when I tried to do anything, it said they're closed on the weekend. I mean, something this big going on, they're closed on the weekend, or they just, so I don't know.
Let me give all of you, save this link, everyone. Save this link, and let's make sure, I know you all are doing the right place, but let me just make sure anyway that you all are clicking the right link. Where's Zoom?
I'm pretty sure I am, because I saved the link and it saved my password and everything.
No, for sure. No, you're absolutely right. You're 100%. You're absolutely right on there. I'm just kind of addressing everybody else, but OpenAI and ChatGPT are just take the ChatGPT link there that I just put in chat, and then let me know. Let's play with it today, and let me know tomorrow, because that is one of the problems, but it is it has become a lot easier to get into. So let's just see.
Antonio, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I apologize. I'm in an office waiting for computers, and the people said that the computer is spinning. So therefore, that means nothing is getting done, I guess.
That's right.
Because the
Not
computer is spinning.
That's
right. But for this ChatGPT thing, Miss Susan, if you can't get into the ChatGPT, that OpenAI is like a little playground or whatever. So everything that like Antonio's been doing, you can't really do a whole lot of writing, but you can go in there and practice in that. I guess that's the OpenAI, and it shows you like all of the different aspects of, I guess, ChatGPT. But then it always gives you the link that says if you would like to join or try here. Sometimes it seemed like I was getting the message, and then I don't know how, but I hit the button and it went through one time. But then it asked me if I could actually upload it on all of my devices. So now I have a ChatGPT like on my tablet, on my phone, and I can get in on them. But when I go into my main source computer, it's still telling me that it's overloaded and you can sign up for the waiting list. So I don't know, but I know I've been playing around in the playground of the open AI, that part of it. It gives you like a little rectangle part, but you can practice. You can put stuff in and it does write it in. I just was like deleting it, copying it and pasting it. And that's how I got it. like to do what Antonio is doing with the long writing, because it doesn't give you enough space to give like nice lucrative answers.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, for me, it says they're at capacity right now and won't let me log in even when I go to the login page.
Yep. Makes good sense. Let me
I'll
see.
email. I'm gonna email Susan. I won't be able to use it because I'll be at work. I'm gonna give you mine. I just want to see if you can actually get into it and then play around with it and just let me know. I have not had one problem outside of it not being able to answer the question that errors out, and then I go out and go back in and eventually I'm in. So I haven't had that problem, but I'd love for her to be able to test it just to see how it works and see if it is on that her side or not. So far, I've been okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering if it's people that came in, for free, that it's doing that because now people are buying it and they're pushing the people that didn't pay. I tried to pay over the weekend. I wanted to pay the, either the full price, because if that was going to save, or monthly, and it wouldn't, I couldn't get to it. Said you had to come back on Monday, and now, as a free member, it's not letting me in. So it could be that.
Okay, let me try to help y'all with this here, and I'm glad you see the value in it, though. That's for sure. When you,
I want to do it. Yeah.
yeah. Well, you clear. That's clearly when you said I was ready to pay like full price. Exactly. So here is OpenAI, everybody. When you get here, and I'm not teaching you what to do. I hear a few things. I just read Janet's chat, and it'll make sense in a little bit. So right here, then go to Playground. And when you go to Playground, this is what, not Amanda, Adrian was talking about. Now, of course, I give you a $20 credit with Playground. Anything you do in here, it's going to cost fractions of a penny, but they give you a $20 credit. And then right down here, you can go try it now, ChatGPT. And then what will happen is you're going to always get this right here, always. Like, I have never logged on and not seen it.
Right.
But
Me
this
either.
still means you're in, though. If y'all see this, you are in. Okay. If you see this, you are in. What I will tell you is you can bypass those steps as long as you are like have an OpenAI account and just click that link. I would love for y'all to vigorously try today so I can get some good feedback tomorrow, because this is the ChatGPT is just free. So we'll see, but I definitely want that feedback, because I'm most obviously you can't get in. You wouldn't say you could not get in if you could not get in, right? So we know it's 100% facts that you're right. And I want to try to figure out what we can do, where we can help you all, what link or something we can do.
Antonio.
Yes, ma'am.
I had got on to ChatGPT, I think it was Friday night, going into Saturday, and I had got on it, and I didn't have any issues, and I wrote I didn't have any. I mean, but I only had, I think, the one problem where I had to. It was like, okay, is that capacity? And then I really came back, and I was like, whoop. And every time that I've gotten on ever since then, I go right in.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean,
know.
makes sense. No, it makes total sense. You're in the, even though you're in North Carolina, you're in your city. It's not as big as Susan's.
Absolutely
And,
not.
so Susan is 10 billion people, Florida. So they could all be hopping on you. When you log on, you log on to servers in certain places. So you just why just log in, and then we'll get that. Just try today. But you have to try. I know Susan's doing this, but I don't know about the rest of y'all. You have to try more than once. Just so we're clear. You have to try more than once. And you can't try like twice. Yes, go ahead.
Perhaps use a VPN that's targeting a different city that's smaller might work as well, because I know my VPN is on a smaller city one, and I get in 100% of the time. I never get kicked out. So if you try New York or San Francisco, you can hang it up.
That could be that could be, because I know I mean we can look at my VPN right now. I'm on, where am I located at right now? I have no idea where I'm located. The last place I was located was Tampa.
I'm always in Dallas.
Okay, so you picked a static IP in this one location. My stuff hop around. I'd be in Frankfurt, Germany.
Yeah,
all sorts
I didn't
of stuff.
know. I didn't know how. I didn't know you could. I didn't know that I picked with that. I just click on hey connect, and then it just always says Dallas. So I didn't know.
Little mama, I ain't playing no games. You hear me? They gonna have to find me. Find me for sure. Nah, I'm everywhere.
Oh,
It looks like I'm in
I see where it says multi-hop.
multi-hop. But no, that may, anyway, let me get back. I look to be in Tampa right now. Yes, I am in Tampa. I'm pretty sure I'm in Tampa. I'm done.
Did he go away? I can't hear him.
Grace, she messed him up.
He's doing
Messed him up,
Okay.
Grace.
I thought, okay, I'm thinking he was looking at, okay. It could be the
Yeah.
VPN.
I think you're right.
Can you hear me now? Dumb.
Yes,
That's
yes,
my
you're
fault.
back.
That's my
There we
fault.
go.
I do, as soon as I click the damn thing, I say, God dog it.
My bad.
Yeah. When I read it protects me. It kills it. It kills the internet on purpose. Whenever the VPN is violated in any way, it kills the internet forward and backwards, and that's what happens. That's why you're gonna lose me every time. But it's to protect, because you don't want to try to kill the VPN and then they can hack you. But anyway,
It protects you from yourself.
yeah, it messes myself up too. Grace, screen, please. Look what happened, y'all. Look what happened. Please look at the screen. Grace, let's say Adonia. Let's say Grace was writing a class on blank, whatever self-funding. Grace asked it to make 10 improvements. Like, you're going to give me 10 improvements. I don't care what you say. Don't be like, this is good. You're going to give me 10 improvements. Clearly, read them, Grace.
Suggestions for improvement: clarify definition of bootstrapping, emphasize potential risks of self-funding, provide specific examples of self-funding methods, discuss pros and cons of each self-funding method, explain how self-funding can be attractive to investors, discuss.
Stop right there, Grace. You don't need to do nothing else.
Okay.
Okay. Number 5. Say, I choose number 5. Can you rewrite the article? Or you just say, can you rewrite the article with number 5? Can you make the article better with number 5? Adonia, this is gold for you. You're over there doing classes, son. These classes got descriptions. Look, now that whole paragraph is completely. Grace, what we're going to do is we're going to pull up the paragraph so they can see.
Okay.
Now it's focused on expounding on self-improvement. I mean, self-funding.
You want to pull it up now or wait till it gets done?
Well, you can wait till that one. You can just wait till that one's done.
You know what's good for or different for me in that I get a paragraph maybe, and that's it. It stops. And so again, she got a little bit more, but it does stop. But it allows me to, I read it and then I say, oh, I would say something a little bit different. I might fill in the blank, which is I think why I don't think I have that big of a problem with what Susan said, because I don't mind them saying I used GPT for assistance, but there are always going to be some kind of revision in there for me because I want it to be my voice.
Oh yeah. So okay, 2 things there. two things there. Of course, they're going to push back. Of course, they're going to push back because I told y'all this Friday. They don't want Susan being competitive. She's supposed to stay at her place and stay out the way. Now Susan can compete with Google. Of course, that's a problem. That's going to always be a problem because they leveled the playing field. And with the playing field being leveled, people write laws to protect their wealth so they don't have to work. That's number one. That's just is what it is. That's never changing because the folly and greed of man. So dark is the con of man. That's not changing. Number two, if you're talking about, if you are building a lifestyle as a journalist, but you're using AI, then you're not you get it, you're not a journalist if you're complaining about, if you're concealing that. If you're a journalist using AI along with your writings, you're a great journalist. If you're a journalist hiding the fact you're using AI, you're not a journalist, you're a fraud. If you are a college professor, you turn in your thesis paper, but artificial intelligence wrote it, then you get it. So there's some fields you cannot. However, this is not as big of a deal as they're going to make it seem on TV and stuff, because right now, Grace, just go to a different tab. Like right now, do me a favor, copy and paste this here real quick. Hold on, Grace. Copy and paste what you just saw real quick. All right, thank you. Now hold on, everybody, just hold what you got. I want you to just see something real quick, okay? Just hold what you got. I want you to see something. Grace, you're going to go to what am I trying to say? Do AI checker.
Okay.
All right, then.
In DuckDuckGo, just AI checker.
AI checker. Just it doesn't matter. Go to anyone that you feel like going to. All right. Copy and paste what you just did. Hit check. All right.
This is a human text.
It's in this case, because the way I told y'all you how, the first day I did it, I was like, do this. I gave you AI checker, and I was like, then rephrase, paraphrase things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what this is.
Oh,
you get it? That's because
Antonio?
Yes, sir.
Are you saying because of the way you told the computer to give you what you needed, it gave you back the information based on the way you asked it, which was more human versus more artificial intelligence? So when you did the checker, it sounded like a human versus the machine itself. Because when you first started doing this, we were asking it basic questions and it was giving us basic answers. You're being more sophisticated with this in reference to getting the response. That's why I believe it's saying human text versus artificial intelligence.
Right. And plus I forced it to do something. So Adonia, as far as the length of your articles, if you do that, rewrite it in 1, rewrite it in 2, rewrite it in 3. If you do it 10 different times, you have a long article now. You have a long article. That's not the only way to do it, but remember, we're improving it 10 different ways. Grace, click the link in chat for me, because I want to show you something. I know what's about to happen. I'm going to do a little contradiction here. I know what's about to happen. So no worries. You should be able to. Oh, I forget you got to log in on this one. Say it again.
What's the link for this one that you're on?
This one here, I just put it in the chat.
Thank you.
Yep, I just put it in the chat. Now, do this one, Grace. Just hit the little. What you did?
Okay. At the bottom, that was saying it was a note from ChatGPT said that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm finna throw your heads off real quick. I do apologize. Just give me I just stay open-minded so I can bless you. All right, it's checking. Percentage. There you go. It's checking. Let's let it roll. Let me just be quiet for right now.
Okay. It says percentage 12%.
Let it be at 12%. Let it roll. Let it roll. All
quick question.
Yes, sir.
Have you I don't know if you can ready to go there right now, but have you bounced it back and forth between AIs before?
No, I went and found the most stringent Republican AI I can find.
But because I've done it a few times, like, I get a whole entire article or whatever it is, and it says like right at 90, but I want a little more authentic, like maybe like 95 or 96.
Oh yeah, no,
AI,
90. 90 human is fantastic because 90 because you can that's like saying 100 because anything can just pop up 10% AI anyway. Yeah, for sure. Grace, refresh. You got something going on?
Okay.
Wow, too late. Let's see. Let's try it again.
So okay, I'm refreshing.
Refresh.
Okay. And then taking this out. Okay.
All right, let's try it. Let's do that.
There we go.
Let's try it now. This would take up to 30 seconds. We can wait 30 seconds.
Yes.
I want to show you. Basically, it's sometimes you want, especially that's why I call some of y'all out. You want to see what changes can be done better. Why? Because you're going for originality and expertise. If I was talking about sales funnel, we'll call this funnel hacking. That's it. We would literally say it's funnel hacking, and nobody would have an issue. You take somebody else's sales copy and boom. Why is this important? Because some of y'all are following like Grant Cardone and Gary Vee and all sorts of people on the internet, and they got $1 million sales funnels, and you sit up here trying to build one, or copy and paste theirs and ask for 10 suggestions to improve it. And now it's yours, ain't it?
Yes.
Explain what you mean by copy and paste their funnel. You mean by asking it to replicate their funnel and then ask for improvements, or how you saying copy and paste their funnel?
We're not even replicating. What we're doing is we're taking the funnel and we're pasting it. And then we're saying, don't replicate. Antonio Smith this thing 10 times.
You mean copy the entire text, everything that's in the funnel.
That's
right.
Like
that. Okay.
That's right. That's exactly why I gave you this formula. Grace, you can just stop. I don't know what's going on with you. It's out of that website or the computer. But anyway.
Hold on. Yeah,
Antonio.
Yes, ma'am.
It said 12%.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I went to my email to type in ChatGPT, the website, to see if I've got any information from them from when I left it over the weekend and didn't. But what I did get is somebody that is kind of known out there. I got an email from him, and it's all about trust. And then he said about truth, even when it contradicts actual little truth. And then he said, I asked ChatGPT on openal.com this question. And then he goes on to give the answer that they gave. So that's, as far as I'm aware, but maybe my antennas are just up, that's the first of that I've gotten from someone actually, doing his normal thing that he sends in the email. But then he went to ChatGPT to get the answer, and then said that that's what he used to get the answer.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
this is someone, kind of more in the industry that we're all in.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And anybody using it and saying, hey, everybody, this is a mixture between me and AI. That's actually a grade of more respect.
Yeah,
When you're hiding it, now it's different, right?
Yeah.
It feels fraudulent. It's something about it ethically. Just like, you know, Antonio writes a great best-selling novel. Artificial intelligence did it though. Something
it's
about
like
that.
being in school and get caught cheating.
Yeah,
It's that
yeah,
same
yeah,
concept as a kid, you know? If you,
yeah,
But I
yeah.
think we're overthinking it, because if they're giving you information that's useful, I mean, do I really care where it came from? I mean, okay, useful and not untrue. It needs to be accurate. But
Well, facts.
I would verify it if I had a question. But if it's good information and it helped me move wherever I'm trying to go, I don't really care where it came from.
But
yeah,
that's
it's, yes.
and that's what I'm saying, because you only care in certain industries. This is what I was saying, right? If you're a student and college professor, it's not the student doing it that's the problem. It's that the student has said this would be my original work from signing the Declaration of Enrollment. That's, what I'm saying. So it's just that. Now, can you use Chat GPT while being a student and then paraphrase it? Yes, you can. There's no different than using a thesaurus. It's a tool. It's a tool. It's a tool. And as long as you understand ChatGPT and a dictionary are the same thing, as long as you can get that in your head, you'll be just fine. Okay? You'll be just fine. All right, Grace, show your screen back up. Go to your table thingy.
Okay.
This is gold for y'all. Okay? And it's going to rewrite. It would do it over and over and over again. I have nothing else to say now concerning this. This is the only thing I want to teach today. I've got a million more where that came from, but this is the only thing I wanted to teach today. Here's the second thing. So that's the only technical thing I want to teach today. You can stop your screen, Grace.
Okay.
Here's the real thing I want to teach today. I thought I was going to do it 30 minutes ago, but here's the real thing I wanted to teach today. Last night, where's Deanna? Okay, she's hold on, I'm gonna need her on. Let's see, because I need when she was to her look. Okay, so Trinace just texted me. Chat GPT is at capacity right now. Well, there you go, Susan. So it's happening to her in Houston. Okay, it's happening to her. I can tell you, once you get in, I think that's what it is, Adonia. When you get in, you don't have that problem no more. Because I haven't had that problem since I got in, and I don't know anybody else that has that problem since they got in. Because it saves your space and your link.
But I also
I've been
think it's
in.
the time of day. It's morning time. Everybody's on, if people are up and
Yeah.
active. I really believe, because usually when I'm on it, it's my evening. It's 3 hours later in East Coast. So my evening, and even though I think I'm believing it's timing, because I don't have the time to be on in the daytime, as you know, my job. So I'm in the evening time. So I do it at different times. All the weekend, I had access the whole weekend. I had no issue this weekend. So I'm not the answer person. I don't know the answer. It's just don't give up. I mean, I just don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up. I use it all day, every day. I've been on it continuously, but it has nothing to do with writing. It has everything to do with code. And of course it doesn't write code. You have to, it helps you with code. You have to give it code. You have to give it something. It won't write it for you. They got protections in that for that. But I use it so much, Jerome, so they send me a little red message to say too many prompts, and within an hour it sent me that like I get burnt out and not me physically burnt out. I get burnt out the system. So I probably one of the people holding y'all up from logging in. That's for sure. That's for sure.
What I'm concerned about is because I was on the free plan, that now that they're at capacity, they don't want to work with, someone that's on the free plan, which I was trying to upgrade.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not too sure about that, but I get it. And I think that is very American, that's for sure. And we would definitely do that. Like, that's the first thing. Hey, this too many. We got 1 billion people out here. Let's charge. Let us see
Well, I can
exactly.
invalidate that. I can invalidate it because I just tried to log on and I got the first time the capacity. So I don't know if paid
oh,
print plan is the issue
Okay.
just right now. So, and they're new and a bunch of people are jumping on it now. So I don't know.
And the
I think
popularity is growing.
we'll be okay. I really think we're gonna be okay.
You are
I
going to
think,
be.
I
The
think they're
reason I
going
know you're
drug
going to
deal
be
on you.
okay. Oh, fair enough.
For first time's free. Now that you hooked, hey, it's gonna cost you a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know.
This is why I
Drug
think
dealers. They drug dealers.
this is why I think the opposite of that. This is why I think the opposite of that. Because a lot of the apps I like are built off the ChatGPT user interface, API. From the artificial, those things that, like, you got the drawings that do artificial intelligence. It's all built on this technology. It's just somebody that took the free technology, did an API, and built their own interface and made a little, built some other stuff, and then boom, they got a whole new app now. And it's too many billion-dollar companies right now, million-dollar companies that have built based off this API to make to charge. But of course, we live in America, and money is American. So let's don't take that. Don't take that. But let me tell you this here, Gianna, do me a favor. Unmute your mic. I'm sure I know you're driving or transitioning, but unmute your mic for me.
Here I am.
10:29 p.m. 22:29 p.m. last night. What happened?
Oh, you lost everything.
I lost everything. How?
No.
Tell me
Yeah.
again. I lost
10
everything
years,
where?
10 years on your computer. Like 10 years worth of work just gone.
No.
Hey, thank you so much. Oh, no. Hey,
All of
yes.
All of Arlingbrook is
No.
gone.
Gone.
Oh no.
Yeah, gone.
Are you serious?
I'm
No.
dead
Wait.
serious. I'm dead serious.
Was it a glitch in the matrix? Wait a minute. Hold on.
It was I was doing something advanced, and I wiped out my entire computer. I did. Deanna, what was my reaction? It's the truth. It is the honest to God. 10:29. I'll never forget it. Janice. 10:29 p.m. It's like September. Well, I shouldn't say that, but it feels that way. And go ahead.
The first response was, oh no. And then you were just cool, calm, and collected after that. Like, you was a lot calmer than I would have been. I would have been spazzing out. I would have been crying. I would have had to go get a drink or roll something up to smoke. I would have had to do something. You was too calm. You was like super duper calm.
Yeah, I had a 5-second reaction and I was calm. Yes, no, it's gone.
It's got to be saved somewhere. It's got to be in the cloud or backed up somewhere. It has to be. Antonio. Oh my goodness.
A little bit of it is Arlenbrook. No, I started Arlenbrook fresh about 5 this morning. And let me tell you something. I was done. I was done with the Arlenbrook social media. Done. 100% done. I was doing the very last thing. I was adding in a messenger chat, but I was doing some tricky stuff to it. Done. The algorithms, done. I don't know. I can't tell you how many hours. And then it took across everything else that has been hopefully.
But did you remember you copied and pasted your stuff that you wouldn't sing? I put mine on Word documents. Don't you have some of that? Yes, nod your head yes, please.
Yes, I would nod my head yes, Dan. Yes. No, that was the real answer. But yes. I would nod my head yes. It was terrible. But here's the deal. This is what calmed me. Well, I guess it's maturity, but I'm not talking esoterically maturity right now. It's not. I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to do. What happened? I muted you up, Deanna. What happened? As I said, now I was pushing. I did like 20 hours yesterday, 20 hours the day before, 20 hours like the weekend. I had no weekend. I sat down so long programming Jerome that my buttocks fell asleep. Do you understand how much that hurts? Like, I'm serious. Like, that hurt. You know,
That's too much information, dog.
I'm just saying, you know, and I just do that. And I was like, and I had just got finished running in like 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, I had just ran into the kids. I was like, yes, I just put up the video. Like I just added the video and live video to, and it was so awesome the way I did it. I even changed the genders to where when you sign up, you had 19 different genders to choose from instead of male, female. I mean, I did everything. I did it. And then I had explanations for it. And I had the buttons all interactive and stuff. And I sat down yesterday. And I said, it was maybe 10:33 p.m. I said, man, now that's too damn close to February 1st not to be a message. So that's it. I'll tell you what I said. That's too close to February 1st not to be some sort of message. Now,
Okay,
I don't appreciate the message.
Okay, because in my head, I'm like, what is Source trying to tell you? Because I'm like, wait a minute.
I sat down. I said, all right, what am I? So well, the first thing I did was I just shut my whole computer off. I shut it down. I didn't just like pause. I shut it down, black screen down, unplugged the whole damn thing. I didn't even want the computer to live for the first 5 minutes. Just be disconnected. Just be disconnected, dog. And then it dawned on me, okay, my problem, because it's always a problem. I always blame myself for everything. Okay, I always blame myself for everything, Jerome. And I really want y'all, I want you to receive it, but you can do what you want. I said, all right, that's too close to the first. It's too close to the first. So what was I supposed to be doing? Okay, then. So I'm supposed to redo it and make it better. Got it. That's obvious. That's obvious. That's the obvious lesson there. And I was like, okay, what the hell does that mean, though? Like, what the hell does do it better mean? You know, the obvious is do it again, make it better. And I sit there and I got no answers. And I didn't go to sleep with no answers. I was just like, all right, the only thing I went to sleep with was do good, make it better. But as I slept, Grace, don't get on this organ, man.
Watch
As
it.
I slept,
I heard it in your voice. Watch your voice.
My subconscious was clearly working on what I was supposed to be receiving. And unbeknownst to me, I woke up with two revelations. Revelation number one was I was more loyal to my effort than the mission. I'm gonna wait.
Antonio T. Smith Jr. Look, sir, let me tell you something. Watch yourself. Because when I tell you,
tell him.
The night before last, all I dreamt about was the mission and not the effort. And what I meant was the mission I was given. Like, I was writing books in my sleep. I was asking questions in my sleep to ask ChatGPT so I can properly get the information that I needed. You better watch yourself, sir, on this morning.
Yeah. I realized I worked so hard on it, don't you? It was so good. It was. I had it. This and that. It had this. I mean, Jerome, it's Man, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't. I do not. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, it took me. I mean, I've been building this platform for 2 years, but I've been seriously building it for since December. And it took me all those 2 months. And I had to say, now, where's your ego? Is your ego in the mission? Or is your ego in the effort of those 2 months? I ain't had it last night. It's still on, Grace. Hear that friction?
You still there?
All right. And I realized the mission was lost in my effort. It's not a good thing, not a bad thing, but it's a thing. It happened. So and this is how I knew it happened, because when it died, because it died, y'all, feel gone. There's no such thing as what the hell I've been building. It is done. All the design, all the pretty little done. And I had this peace, has nothing to do with peace from the Lord. Nope. No peace from the Lord. I'm sure it was peace from the Lord, but that ain't what I'm talking about. You ever do something and it's a burden, and then God take it away, and you like, you know what, that's actually a blessing in disguise. I need some old folk with me. Like, you young folks don't know what I'm talking about, but I need some folk, over 50 to verify what I'm saying.
Verified.
That's my subconscious. I mean, my subconscious was ministered to me in my sleep, Jerome. I didn't even know. My soul was with the Lord, resting. So I didn't even know. I didn't even know. My subconscious, that was a callback from Conversation with God, if y'all caught that. My subconscious was just gone, and I went after it. And I realized, well, if I did it once, I could do it again. And I tell you, I got up. I got up early. And not only did I build Arlenbrook better, it's going to now release with, I don't know, maybe if it would have took me a year and a half to get it to where I want it, it's going to release the way I want it. Like, I've done a year and a half worth of work this morning. Well, no, that's not fair. I've done about 8 months worth of work in 3 hours than I did this morning. Because I told y'all last night, I was like, man, I've learned more in programming in the last week, fooling with ChatGPT, than I have in 10 years. And that was already pretty good. But now even ChatGPT recognizes it, because the answers I'm getting, I'm advanced machine learning. And as a matter of fact, if you look, I didn't title these because my ChatGPT was messed up yesterday. This isn't me doing this. According to my searches, the way I'm searching, that's ChatGPT. This was the first one, algorithm. They named this for me. And everything I've been searching, Jerome, everything I've been asking is advanced and expert machine learning. And then they're teaching machine learning. And I need y'all to hear me. I ain't trying to make a point, but if I had one, my first one, I only got 2 points. My first point would be, you need to be open to the universe, destroy your stuff right now. Because it may not be what should have been released. However, since I did it before, Adonia, it was super easy to do it again. Because all that turmoil and turbulence that I went through, guess what, Grace? I had it in here, didn't even know it. It was nothing for me to go back and do it again. Nothing.
Wow. I'm just like, I honor you. And if I cry like a baby and get mad one time, because I get mad at stuff and walk away, I'm gonna knock myself out, make myself sit down.
This thing ain't cost. If this iMac ain't cost $3,000, I'd have sure enough punched it. It was $3,000. This a custom made iMac, 3,000. You know, 2 terabytes of drive, hard drive. No.
Antonio,
Yes, sir.
I'm not advanced computer, nothing. And I'm glad you started Allenbrook all over again. But in the few years that I've been on this earth and playing with computers,
Mm-hmm.
one of the things I was taught very early, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that when information on your computer is deleted, erased, so forth, the information isn't. You're just telling the computer that that space is now available to put something else on it. But the information that was originally there is still there until you put something else on it. So I said to my brain when you were saying what you were saying, is that, you know, maybe somebody out there who does that can take that computer and go and play with it while you're still working. Because you said, you didn't just say all in book, you said about 10 years of work.
Oh,
so
yes.
That's probably worth something. So I'm just sitting there saying to myself, you know, do some searching, some research, and find somebody out there that does that. And then they can at least recover, maybe not all of it, but maybe recover some of what's there. And then boom. I just needed to say that, even though you're on the right path.
Well, sir, you said it well. You understand what I'm saying? You said it well. I find no fault in your fault. I find no fault. I don't. I don't. It is just Grace.
And Tony, I didn't say that for you. I said that for Adonia, because you got her in tears. Okay.
Nah, it's just like, I mean, I messed up so bad, Grace. My mouth start working differently. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Here is my Finder folder. Here is the trash. Now, here is Arlenbrook, but this is all of this. Okay, all of this. Cart file. Python means machine learning. Just think about it. And here is the official. This is pretty much. Here's the algorithms. Here is. This is just one version of it. I had a couple of versions. There's all this stuff. Here's the algorithms. Right, all that stuff. Here's the advanced hybrid recommendation algorithm. Here is the advanced hybrid user segmented. It's there. This is what got deleted. But look, when I try to open it, oh, you can't see that. You can't see it. Can you see it? You can't see it, huh? Let me try to
It
share.
says it can't be open because it's in the trash.
Okay, so you can't see that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because it's gone. Like it's in the trap, but it's gone. Like I can't even put it back, Grace. I can't even put it, like, for whatever reason, won't even let me put it back. It's gone. I have no idea what happened.
No.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened. This is what it is. But here's the deal.
But can't you go in your, I was only told about this from the geeks. Can't you go in your back door? It's a decoder, something code. That
You're talking about terminal. You're talking about this thing here. You're asking, can I go in my terminal and recover the documents like they do on CSI? You don't go up in here. Yes. I could, but those things are
You
corrupt.
smart enough to do it. Go get your stuff. Don't let them tell you
Well,
what to do.
Well, no doubt. What I want you to get, Janice, is if you took this challenge seriously, God is trying to get rid of the old you
Watch yourself.
and don't restore the old you.
Watch yourself again.
Sir, you better you know what? I'm just gonna mute.
Are you saying that new wine has to go in the new bottles? Is
Come
that
on,
what you're
man.
trying to say?
Oh,
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, Deke.
See, good, respectable. I'm giving you every single thing I got. God, make this work for me. Phil, Susan, Jerome, make it work. I got it. God says, go through all that. Boy, this knowledge you about to get, that's going to be beautiful. Ooh, look at you. You is doing good. Nah, put that away. Go into this new season. Rebuild it again. But what you build this time, I'm going to walk through it. I'm talking today, Kim. I'm going to walk through it. That's where that damn peace came from. I was like, what is going on?
Better.
That blessing in disguise.
Better preach, preacher.
See, I gave you the knowledge by all that struggling. Now look at you rewriting it right now. You ain't even struggling. This time you got most of it in one language, so your back end could be good. Now I'm going to walk. You want 200,000 people join the hour? I'm walking through that one.
I heard you was a preacher man. I heard you was a preacher man.
So here's the deal. If I go back, Janice, and restore it, then I get to put it up and I get to do a good job. But if I don't restore it, God gonna walk through it and give me everything I asked for.
And you won't try to work through it.
And here's the deal. He made it to where I can't even do it. So I could see the files, but can't get to them. They corrupted. They're corrupted now. They're totally corrupted. Like I literally, while it was trying to delete, I was so mad while it was deleting, while my computer was deleting its whole self, I went held the power button. I made it worse. I told you what I did. And while it was deleting everything, I held the power button so it could stop. Hoping when I come back on, Phil, when I came back, my computer looked different. It wasn't my screensaver. None of my apps were there because I had them all in time. Like it was just new computer. But when I got up this morning, I started coding. I coded. I did this version of Arlenbrook. And this it's going to sound unbelievable, Jerome. It's going to sound unbelievable. But I did this version of Arlenbrook. This was remember I kept showing my screen. This is the first, this is without all the advanced stuff yet. I got to go back and do the advanced stuff. But I did this version of Arlenbrook better. But I did this version. And I did it in an hour. It took me 2 months. What I did in 2 months took me an hour.
That's compound blessings right there. That's
Come on,
compound.
sir.
Come on, man. You get it.
Come on,
You
sir.
get it.
Come
You
on,
get it. And
sir.
I'm still in my first point. I'm still in my first point. I'm still in my first point that I understood it was too close to the first for it not to be a lesson. Now, I didn't get the lesson last night, Grace. As a matter of fact, I consciously ain't get a damn thing. God had to put me to sleep.
I know that's right. I know. Go the heck to sleep.
Go to sleep.
I ain't gonna
Because
get
it
nothing
ain't
through to this
gonna work
boy.
right now.
I ain't gonna get nothing through to this boy while he up, cause he too. Let me put it gone. Don't sleep.
Take your behind to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep, and I got all these answers and don't even remember. I woke up with them, so I don't even remember the dreams. I just woke up with them. I just woke up with the revelations. You hear me? Like you just separated me completely here. You come up here. Let me just talk to your subconscious. You come up here. And I think I think it's important to note that some of you are getting ready to go through. If you've taken this, like if you've made the vow, I'm going to accept what Antonio's did. 2023 is going to be what I say is going to be, and I'm going to build the thing that will change my life forever. And here's the deal. I believe God said it is changed. I believe last night at 10:29 p.m., I built the thing that changed forever. That's why everything that I had in the last 10 years is dead.
Watch yourself, sir.
I say, come on now.
Amen. They said, what's your name? What is your name?
It's dead. Dead. I ain't got no logos. Dad had to send me 5 logos this morning. I ain't got dead. I've got a few things on my hard drive. There's a bunch of stuff in the cloud. So all the videos and stuff aren't dead. This is the crazy part. Everything technical is dead. But this morning, not only did I build this, I went and built, let's just call it a Disney Plus. It doesn't matter. I don't even want to take it. Just know I did everything that I wanted to do this morning in the span of 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. And now I just got to put it all together, which puts me now into the second thing. Sandals. I don't know how to tell you this, so I would just say it the way it was given to me. Relax. That's it. That was the second point. The second point is, when you let me destroy because you have gave your best effort and you believed in me, I'm gonna give it to you. But I don't bless new things on old stuff. Help me, somebody. That's in that, Jerome.
Yes.
Don't ask for a new roof and expect me not to blow your roof off. What you talking about? Like,
Okay.
Even the roof has got to knock all the old off to put on the new roof. That's just what it is. You can't put up a new roll of toilet paper with the old one still there. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. That old one got to go. And the second point is relax, because now you don't have to work for it. Ease. You already did the work for it. So we're done. We're ending. I just like to give you a little closing message real quick. I don't know who is stressing right now, but there was a third point hidden in there that I thought about as I was thinking, like, how am I gonna tell them this? I don't know how I'm gonna tell. Like, what am I gonna tell them? Those are my 2 revelations I just gave y'all. That it's got to die in order for you to get this life-changing thing. And ease, but not if you let it die and don't restore what God just killed. Amen. Let that relationship go. Adonia said, "Thank you for that. It touched my soul." Let that relationship go. If you let that die, don't restore it. But what happened is, if you walk in that brokenness, ease will fix you. Those are my 2 revelations. And then I got a third one thinking about what I'm going to say to them. And here's the crazy thing. And I didn't really realize it. Well, I did, but anyway, I ain't got no choice but to rebuild this thing. I don't have nothing else. I killed everything else. There's no business university. There's no, like, it's dead. Everything that I'm doing is surrounded by this one thing. The last 2 months, I haven't worked hard on tour. The tour is just to promote the social media. I haven't been doing 20 hours a day practicing quotes, feel. That ain't what I've been doing. 20 hours a day in the mirror. Enunciate. That ain't what I've been doing. It's been 20 hours a day on code. Ain't no 20 hours a day on no law of attraction, 20 hours a day on code. And the reason why I get right back up has nothing to do with my determination. I ain't got no other choice. My bridges are burnt. If I don't build this, I go under. Somebody need to hear this. I am completely.
So you burnt all the ships, huh?
They're gone. They're gone. My money is completely spread out in places, so that's overcompensated or just enough compensated. I can't do nothing. There's nothing I can do. If I don't do this, my credit score drop. We don't eat. Car note don't get paid. Nothing. Like, it's done for. The lights go off. Pink notices come in the mailbox. I don't have a choice. Since I don't have another option, I also don't have the option to get mad. See, this is my third revelation that came when I was, come on.
I hear you on that one.
Come on.
Like, yeah.
Like, this is my man. I'm a wife. This is my man. This is the only shot I got. So I'm gonna give this marriage whatever I got. I don't have a backup plan. I need you to hear me. Arlenbrook is all I got. When you say Assembly of Wonders, Antonio, I ain't drawing no salad from that. That is benevolent. I'm eating off Arlenbrook. And I'm just trying to tell you, it was easy to be very tired, Jamal, and get up and start doing what I just did for 2 months from fresh. Wouldn't even have thought. And you're going to hear, oh my God, Grace going to say he's so brave. No, I'm not. I'm hungry. I got to eat. Primal instincts. Arlenbrook works or I starve. You cannot defeat a man that does not have another option. That army fights harder. That woman can lift the car off her baby. When all you have is, I'm a single mother and my son trying to go to the NFL, well, God dog it. That's what's fit to happen. When that's all you got, that's all you got. Some of you will be very successful. Some of you will be very successful in a different definition, which is yours, which still makes you very successful. All of you will end up very successful. Nobody here will fail. You may take a far longer road than you desire, but I'm sure if you show up tonight, Monday at 5:30, feeling Susan go say something that resonate with you. All I can tell you, I am done in 20 seconds, Grace. I ain't got no other choice. There's some things that I want to do some people I want to bless, and I'm obviously dying for it. The beauty of it was now I'm having fun because the old version is gone. It was a blessing in disguise. I'm no longer doing it because I got to get it done and fulfill my promises. Now it's, this was fun learning this, and I learned that I like building stuff like this. That's fun. And that's going to be the difference. Go ahead, Phil. You got it. You can tell us about it tonight, too.
Yeah, tonight we have a great opportunity. We're going to get to hear what the new Antonio has to say about what the old Antonio wrote. So we're going to be covering avoid these mistakes, not protecting your content, monetizing wrong, relying on a third-party interface, not branding your content, letting go of data, lack of content management, lack of video control, and shoehorning geography.
That third party, ChatGPT tried to give me some third party framework. I was like, hey, I'm trying to scale to 200,000 people an hour, and I don't want. I literally said this in the thing, and I don't want to be paying somebody 200,000 people an hour. I want to do that. There it is, Phil. Sorry, I'm streaming. Yes, tonight, 5:30. Grace
Eastern, 5:30 Central, and then from 7 Eastern to 8, but from 8 until 9, wins and challenges.
I just gave y'all my wins and challenges by accident. Like Susie be like, Antonio, yes, what's your wins? Well, my challenge is I lost 10 years of my life. My win is it worked out for me good. It worked out for me good. Grace, let's bother people about being on tonight. For sure. The out of the spirit is telling me you got something to say. Second to last words on you.
Oh wow. I do know that what the universe gave you applies to all aspects of life. You can't move into a new space off of old energy. Everything you touch with what you used to do has the energy of that you in it. So when you're trying to do something new, you're building on top of something that no longer serves you, so it has to go. A prime example, a few years ago, I bought a coffee cup, and it was my favorite coffee cup. It was so wonderful, so wonderful. But in the energy that I bought it with, the cup broke because I had shifted direction in my life. So that cup couldn't come with me. So if anything goes wrong with what you are building, it's okay. It just means that you have grown and what you built can't go with you in the new energy that you're in. So it's okay. Take what you learned from it and rebuild. And that's life. That's the ebb and flow of life. That's the heartbeat of the universe. You're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. It's just natural flow of things. Just have fun though. Because if you don't have fun, it all sucks. It's not like, like seriously, it's just if you're not having fun, what's the point in doing it? I have learned that like if you're not having fun, what's the point in doing it? So have fun. Love life. Or have some total life enjoyment. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Phil. Some total life enjoyment. And do it with a smile on your face. That is the perfect logo. Have total life enjoyment and do it with a smile on your face.
Right, that's it for me. Grace, close us out.
Will there be one who come by? I'm just playing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Come on back. 5:30 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But it is called Let's Study a Book. But we're on the book Sorry I'm Streaming, and we will have the author, best-selling author, Antonio T. Smith Jr. on the call. And where have you gotten that anywhere else? So come on, join us. And then at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, we have the Humor Consultant Show, aka Wins and Challenges. So come on and let's hear about those as well. All right, ladies and gents, thank you again for joining us. You can plant better, you can dominate. Love you, everyone.
Love you
Love you
more.
more.
All right,
Thank
everybody.
you. Love you more.